Yo, what's up? You're watching All the Way Up Crypto. I'm your host, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. If this is your first time watching, I like to cover whatever I can to keep you informed so you don't have to worry about digging up all kinds of research, or I just share with you what's on miner's mind. So, regulators, mount up, right? Got a notice from Huobi, that exchange, because at one point that was the quickest and best way to get Theta token, which, by the way, Theta and Basic Attention token and the old Sliver TV, which Theta does a lot of stuff with, partnered up with, they got a little partnership. So Basic Attention token and Theta, this is a pretty big deal. I think it is. The partnerships are starting to happen, friends. Now, what I said was regulators mount up. I said that for a reason, two reasons. You're starting to see these regulators starting to put pressure on these exchanges in the United States. So it sucks for us people who live in the United States as far as our crypto exchange stuff is concerned. Now, Coinbase hasn't really made much of any moves. They've been adding coins, they've been adding tokens. I'm wondering if they are going to be like the exchange that the regulators are going to buddy up with. I just don't know. I mean, initially, Coinbase, they were pretty good and pretty strong, refused to give up accounts of users to the IRS. Then they gave up some based off of certain criteria. This was back in like 2017, maybe 2018. So I don't know. It's possible that that's how it's going to work. What I'm going to tell you, though, is if you watch any of these hearings that are going on in Congress, you're going to see a lot of negativity come out. Just like when Trump came out and he said, I'm not a fan Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency or Libra coin. They're made out of thin air, blah, 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 blah. Right? They're all going to say that because they don't want anyone else to think that the USD, the world reserve currency, is weak. Because that's going to cause some major chaos, I think. I think if this system were to switch tomorrow, hey, fiat money, we're still going to use it, but our main currency, people, you can go and use crypto all you want. You don't have to worry about taxes, blah, 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 blah. That would cause some major chaos for a multitude of reasons. Cryptos aren't stable enough yet in their price to use them for everyday value. I think many of them are going to be a store of value and then used to create stable coins. Should be able to lock them up in smart contracts and create stable coins and be rewarded for creating stable coins and so on and so forth. Kind of like how the Maker DAO does with their Maker DAI coin. Okay, but back to the regulators. Like I said, there's some good guys out there and not so bad guys. One of the congressmen from North Carolina came out and flat out said it, that Facebook probably isn't that good. But what he said is, you're not going to be able to stop Bitcoin. Others have tried stopping it, and they have failed. You're not going to stop this open source, permissionless, trustless system that it was all started from Bitcoin. Okay, I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. I think everybody should own some Bitcoin. Because it's still king, and it may always be king, or it may not. It may get taken over one day. I can't look into a crystal ball, but there's two sides of that argument. One argument is Bitcoin can adopt anything that any of these other currencies do, or any of these other blockchains do, and just add a layer. Do you do that and sacrifice some of the security of Bitcoin? I don't know. I mean, I personally wouldn't. I would let these other coins do what they're doing. Komodo is a great solution, right? They're another blockchain. They've been working that section, that area, and everything's being backed up to and notarized to Bitcoin's network. That's fantastic. But back to the regulators. I really think we're going to see more push from regulators. I think the IRS, from what I've been reading, is going to try to come down and get people who have YouTube accounts, people that have Facebook or Twitter accounts. They're going to go after people like Amazon and Google and Facebook, and subpoena those people, those organizations, to get the information of the people that are all about doing stuff with crypto, or may have admitted they've done stuff with crypto, and those are the people that are probably going to be audited. I'd like to see how a big push from the crypto community would be to take this to the Supreme Court. It'd be fantastic. Because if it goes back to the Constitution, I don't know if you can really tax cryptos, because they are a currency. It's just not United States currency. And I believe the Constitution said the only thing that was deemed currency was gold and silver. Now, I know things have been passed since then, but I mean, I just think this whole evolution of money is occurring right now, right before everyone's eyes. And if you can't see it, I'm sorry, but when you have a monolithic freaking giant that's king of the social media world, like Facebook, that pulls in the most revenue and has a crap ton of information about people wanting to get in on a digital currency, blockchain, cryptocurrency, may not be decentralized, but, and you have other organizations like JP Morgan getting in on this stuff. It's legit. They're just legitimizing everything that Bitcoin has created, you know? So I think we're going to be in a battle with these regulations. I think the regulations aren't going to be set in stone, though. I think they're going to be set to slow the system down until people are ready to adopt it. If we had more people in America ready to adopt it, it'll happen. But grassroots efforts, that things like the Litecoin Foundation and John Kim, Ignite the Fire with John Kim. Now he's doing a worldwide tour, and he's going all over the freaking world to get people to adopt Litecoin. Bitcoin Ben, if you guys listen to him, he's all about getting people to adopt Litecoin. That's what's going to push this stuff forward. It's the grassroots effort of these blockchain communities, these decentralized people that are out there that are a fan of this cryptocurrency for one reason or another. I'm really cryptocurrency agnostic. I do have my favorites, but I want to see them all succeed. I do, because I think there's a place for a lot of them. I think there's a place for a good 1,000 blockchains out there that are essentially cryptocurrencies. Let people enjoy the adoption of their community that they like for one reason or another. Some people still like fiat money, so let them enjoy it. Let them whatever. But I think it would be insane. It's like when the United States goes into other countries and we try to force our democracy and our form of government on other countries. I think it's crazy. That's like totalitarian on our part. Who are we to tell other people how to run their country? Let the people decide. I'm more of an anarchist. I don't like governments. We should all be able to live wherever we want to live, do whatever we want to do. If we need something done, we pay to do it. Hey, everyone, you got a car, well, you want to drive on the roads, well, you got to pay a drive on the road fee anytime you drive on this road or that road. Not a tax to the specific government, but essentially be paying these companies to keep our roads up to date, taken care of. You live in a snowy area, you need roads salted and taken care of. You shouldn't have to depend on a governmental agency to do this. Okay? So, and that could happen with blockchain. It'd be very easy to do things. You hop in your car, well, there's a little Wi-Fi signal hooked up to our decentralized mesh networks that are no longer controlled by large entities that are these ISPs. We're all just automatically connected. We tap into it. Our car's ticking. Well, the wheels are turning, and we're paying a a token for every revolution of that tire. I mean, you think of how, I don't know, it can happen. It can happen. And then you don't have to worry about regulations anymore. So, I do think regulations are coming this year. I think ICOs are still up. They got an uphill battle. Some of them are going to probably be shut down, or they're going to have to collect all your tokens and then reissue them in a security token offering that's been approved by the SEC. Unless they go and get approval by the SEC that they're not a security and are deemed a utility. That's the only way they're going to get around it. So you need a good, strong project that has everything documented and are willing to do what they got to do to make it work. Other than that, you know, these crypto projects are going to be out of a lot of money if the United States people can't participate, because there's a lot of adoption of people owning crypto in America, maybe not really using it or investing in it, just not using it. So anyway, I hope you all are doing fine on this lovely Thursday, and until we meet again, stay crypto, my friends.